What is up, guys? It's been a while since I've posted a video. Been super crazy with work, work in the garage. Guess what we're working on? The Accord. So, for those of you who don't know, 2019 Honda Accord 2-liter Sport. This is my daily driver. If you look at a few videos back, we took this thing completely apart, did a bunch of Type R upgrades to it, had a Type R turbo on it. It's got a Type R clutch, Type R limited slip, Type R final drive, bunch of goodies in it. Well, we pulled the Type R turbo out and changed it up a little bit. So we got the new RV6 turbo. Huge shout out to Rich and his team over there. They have made a ridiculously nice turbo. Let me show you some things on this thing. So, first of all, I don't even know, maybe I should do a side-by-side comparison, but, so they've changed out the coolant passages. So the coolant passages are now 10 AN fittings. They've put massive cooling passages in this thing, so this thing should say super, super cool. The stock is a TD04, where they've actually incorporated a TD05. So the bearing housing itself is so much bigger. It uses 8mm bearings. This thing is a absolute unit. Gonna be a ripper. So, cannot wait to get this thing on. The quality of this thing is insane. So you can see just the overall size of this thing is massive. It is a 8.1 exhaust housing, so definitely going to be able to keep boost pressures regulated a lot better, lower back pressure, definitely keep temps under control. Check this out though. Again, their quality, I love the RV6 stuff. Obviously, I've got an RV6 downpipe right there. Been using RV6 stuff for a really long time, but of course, they always give you your lanyard. Check these out. I love their silicone hoses. All the silicone hoses for the 10 for the coolant. All brand new gaskets. This is awesome. Titanium hardware. So for those that know or have changed any of these turbos before, anytime that you do loosen up any of this hardware, it's super notorious for having issues. So all of this hardware, these bolts, they either break or they strip out. It is horrible. So they've solved it by using really nice titanium hardware. So it's hard to see in the video, but if you can see there, the hardware actually has holes in it for safety wire. Super, super cool. I really like that. Give you a nice stainless bracket, help support the turbo. Again, more gaskets for the turbo feed line. Such a nice machine piece. Yeah, their engineering team over there has really done some really nice work. But, yeah, all new gaskets, and of course you get stickers and badges. But cannot wait to get this thing on. Got all this torn off. At the same time, probably going to change out, and I'm currently still on the factory intercooler pipes. I don't necessarily think it's going to make a big difference, but I'm already in here. I'm just going to go ahead and put the aftermarket intercooler piping kit. I might change out the upper and lower radiator hoses and do the Type R Acuity hoses. But that's where we're at currently. At the same time, I needed to pull the pan. I had the oil pan off before when we did the Type R oil pump. This is not supposed to be out of the pan. So this goes right here. This is the turbo return, or the oil returns. And this is literally just loose. You're like, oh, check that out, that's cool. So that was the source of my oil leak. So pulled the whole pan off. Gonna clean everything up, change a couple of the O-rings and stuff, and I need to figure this out. I'm thinking I might try and re-swedge this, and then maybe like knurl the inside of this, try to put some maybe epoxy or something on here, Other than that, though, gonna go ahead and change the urethane on the Hasport mount. Just standard CVRR. I think it's got. I think this is the softest urethane currently, but I'm gonna change the urethane, stiffen it up just a little bit. But that's where we are currently. Other than that, we got some cool goodies. Gotta love getting Purell parts. The titanium intake, specifically for the Type R. I've got the car had the Purell high velocity. That's the version 1. I've got a version 2, the new version 2 floating around here somewhere. But that's going on too. Super excited about that. Gonna definitely try to lower intake air temps. This thing gets crazy hot in the summer. We're here in Arizona. Dead heat of the summer, you know, it's 110 plus outside. You know, I easily see 150, 160, 170 IETs. So hopefully between this different intake, I might do some heat shields and stuff like that. But that's where we're at. So I will try to keep you up to date here about this whole kit. I need to get a bunch more stuff cleaned up here real quick. But again, huge shout out to Rich and the team over at RV6. Definitely always be helping us out. But yeah, let's get going.